Peace, family. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sister Kathy Yvette coming to you with another Country Wayne skit. Now, come on, come on, come on. We getting on this storyline, but we gaining some traction on Kai and this DNA test. Now, last we left off, Piari. Okay, I didn't do a review on that, so I'm going to talk on that briefly right now. Dumb old Anthony goes to Priori, doesn't realize that this woman is in love with him. She feels that she's relating to Shayla. Okay, she sees herself as a friend to Shayla. She's not happy about you and Amber. She don't like the fact that Amber basically took you from her. You think that that's your, girl. Y'all had a little thing back in college. It was a one-time thing. Y'all didn't want to mess up y'all friendship, so that was over and done with. But no, it's not over and done with because Priori still likes this man. She's still in love with this man, but she just keeps him around in whatever capacity she can. And sometimes we do that. We like someone, we know we're not going to be in their lives for, in the way that we would like them to be. So we may just keep that person around just to have them around. So, you can be their confidant. They can lean on you and you're going to get some kind of love from them, some kind of attention, even if it's not what you want it to be, but that's not healthy. So it's not a good thing. This man still got a key. He can just come in Priori house anytime he wants to. And he's always, sharing and saying things that's really inappropriate as a married man and really disrespectful to Amber. So Amber spoke to him. They had a talk. It should have been kept between the two of them and do what they got to do as far as this DNA test. But no, he got to go and tell Priori. Listen, it's been a while since Shayla got her real bestie there now. She was using Priori because she had no one else. Okay. And then she got reacquainted with Sonny. But now she don't need Sonny no more through her way because of the brother situation. She got her girlfriend back in the day. That's all she cared about. So I don't think she'll be at Priori's anytime soon. But who knows? We don't know if Priori may call Shayla and let him know that Anthony is questioning the paternity of your son. I don't trust her. She's the op, right along with Sonny. They down with Shayla. Now Shayla, well, I guess Sonny ain't the op no more because Shayla threw her cousin away. But still, I don't like Sonny for doing that and hooking back up with Shayla. And it's just crazy. So now with Priori, why did you feel you needed to tell her? And of course, Priori got a problem with that. No, that's your baby. He looks like you. It's crazy. It's crazy because Anthony is so dumb. He is so dumb. He can't be trusted. He never, when it comes to business, he always talking about his business. But life, he is dumb as a bag of rocks. He doesn't know anything about life, how to go about doing things. Now you about to have a name change coming up. To change that name. And the courts will probably more than likely establish another paternity test through the courts to make sure that everything is right and exact before they put this man's name and change Kai's name to Dalton from Cooley. Now, it's about that time, y'all. It's past the 30 days. Shayla said from 30 to 45 days. 45 days is another week and it's a wrap. Okay, so it's funny how at the time this paternity is going on is a time that they're questioning now about this DNA. So Anthony's thinking now, and I'm happy because now Amber at least put that bug in his head. Even if he like, no, I feel it in my bones that Kai is mine. It's still there. Once that seed is dropped, you're gonna constantly start wondering. Now when you're looking at that boy, you're gonna wonder because now Amber told you, how did the test get done? They had the test. They opened it in front of you. She let you know that things like this happen. In desperate times, call for desperate measures. She wanted you that bad in your life. She took advantage of you when you were drunk, got pregnant by you. You thought it was one man. Come to find out it's yours. You don't know what she would do to get you. Your money, your status, all that for her child. She wanted you. She wanted Amber's life. You even said it, Anthony. But you're going to sit up there and talk to Priori and doubt your wife. And now Priori is telling you totally opposite. Well, in this skit now, he's going to Wayne. Just like Amber. If they don't believe from one person, they're gonna go from person to person to person to person, questioning what they should do, because nobody knows how to make decisions on their own as grown as men. Oops, grown behind men and women. I'm sorry, but they really frustrate me. But anyway, keep it clean, cat. All right. So let's see what Wayne tells him. They says when Wayne tells Anthony how to get Shayla to let him take a professional DNA test, it's not happening. It's not happening. Shayla is not doing it. She's gonna be pissed off for you even suggesting a professional test. Um, if Angelina did something, I really think that Shayla didn't know about it. That's something that Angelina did on her own, and because she just didn't want to put that on Shayla. This is something she wanted to carry. Um, whether it was guilt or whatever, that's something she wanted Shayla to think was right and exact. So Shayla can continue to play this without slipping up one day or without letting on in any type of way what she was doing. Angelina has a lot of crap that she need to feel guilty about, that she's been crying about outside of what she did to Brody lately, and praying to be a better person, because I think there's a combination of things that she's done, including changing his DNA test. Okay. So let's see what Wayne is talking about.
Beautiful day, ain't it?
It's a beautiful day, bro.
You ready to go eat?
Not yet, man. My daughter done lost her key, so I got to sit here and wait till she come back so I can go.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to leave the door unlocked.
I got you.
Man, these children just be losing. They so irresponsible.
They sure do. They sure
Only
do,
thing they
Wayne.
care about is that cell phone.
I can relate to that.
Crazy, man. You hungry? Hungry?
I can wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
She'll be here in a minute, man. Just sit down and get some of this good sunshine.
Yeah.
You know the sun good for you.
Mm.
Yeah. You good, bro? Nah, it's just something that Amber brought up to me a couple days ago. She thinks that I need to get a DNA test on Kai to prove that he's really mine.
What? I'm confused. You ain't already did that?
I did. I did. You know, got the results and it said he was mine.
Well, so what's the issue? The result?
But it was one of those DNA tests like you send off and then, it goes to the mail and, plus Shayla
Man, the male people ain't mess with that, man.
Shayla and Angelina, they were pretty much ran that. So Amber thinks that
Shayla and who?
her
Mm.
mama,
Her mama.
Angelina.
Hold up. What you mean they ran it? You let them handle the
Uh.
test situation?
I mean, yeah.
She said, "Man, you stupid."
So hold up. So
Right, Wayne.
you took the test and after that, it was over. You let them handle it from there.
Yeah.
Anthony's so stupid.
I don't know, boy. I took a lot of them tests. They be accurate,
But I'm saying though, like,
do you think he's your baby?
in my heart, I feel like he's my baby.
In your heart.
Like I do.
What about your blood?
Right.
I have a connection with him.
And do you feel it in
Barely
your
with
blood?
that boy.
Oh boy. Good Lord have mercy. Well, that's crazy.
I just want to make sure that I'm trying to. I told Amber I don't think that Shayla's gonna go for that, but
Oh yeah, she'll go for it if you put her to sleep. Put her to sleep, put a mask on, and put her to sleep, and her whole family, her mama, her sister, everybody. That's the only way. You trying to get her to get a DNA test?
yeah,
But you is stupid. You think that
Yeah.
girl would do that?
you sound like PR. PR.
Nah, but you know which way you can though?
What?
Get her to take child support out on you.
Take child support out.
Get her to take child support out on you.
Told you.
They'll run them tests
Yup.
automatically most of
Yup.
the time. Because it's like they want to make sure they'll take you through that process. Trust me, I know.
Thank you, Wayne.
Get her to take child support out on you.
Yup.
And then they gonna run a test. Then when he run a test, it'd be like you ain't put it together. She like, well, this part of the child support process. Yeah, get her to run child support. That's how you do that. And they gonna touch it.
That's right.
No, that's
And I hope they don't switch it. Because, well, if they switch it,
Huh.
nah, they ain't gonna touch it like that. But I don't know, boy.
Okay.
Nah,
No, that makes sense.
yeah, do that.
See? That's what I said. Through the court. I said that before. I said, and the same thing with this name change. They gonna run a paternity test before they change the name because the courts want their own personal records. They do that for child support. My ex-husband went through the same thing. When she wanted to take him for child support, even though he was taking care of the child, she got messed. She when we was married, she got upset over something with him, and oh, I'm gonna take you to court. The court said, wait a minute, because even though his name is on the birth certificate, you want to take him for child support. I don't care what he signed on a birth certificate. We need to find out before we take out the child support that this is his child before we run all of these legalities through the court. Same thing with that paternity test with that name, because Anthony's name not on it. We as the courts legally need to make sure that this is Mr. Dalton's baby before we put his name on the birth certificate. That petition was only to sign up that says that made Arby and that let the court know that Arby and Anthony was fine with having a hearing to take Arby's name off and put Anthony's on. That was a petition letting them know that they was in agreement with this before they go and establish things on their own. And I don't know if they know yet. A paternity test is another reason. I'm not hearing Angelina saying anything about this name change. It seems like the name change is only something that Arby, Anthony, and Shayla are in. I haven't heard Angelina mention that name change once. The hearing date, nothing. And Shayla usually tells everything to her mother. Did she not tell him that Anthony's name not on that birth certificate? Did she not tell Angelina that part? That's what I'm wondering about. And so Wayne, yeah. Now the thing is, he gonna go back, talk to Amber, let her know what Wayne says. You know, then that's another way that he don't even have to deal with her when, oh, I need this amount of money, I need this, Anthony, and he done did all this switcheroo with the money. So maybe that was in the back of his head, Anthony. If one day she ever take me to court for child support, they won't know all my money. He gonna have to bring his financial records, but also it's a part of her bringing financial records on her working. She ain't doing nothing that would miss you not working. It can't be all on him. So they're gonna look at Anthony income, and then she gonna might get a nice chunk of change, of child support, but it'll be fair, and he don't have to worry about her coming to him for money anymore. Let the courts take it out, and then also let the courts deal with visitation. So in case you want to flip one day, but after that they're gonna do that test. And she made, and if it's not his machine, he gonna get a dime or visitation. He don't have to worry about any of that. So this is getting good. Will Anthony bring up child support? She'll be like, well, why, Anthony? You've been giving me the money on your own. Let him stop paying her. And say, if you don't like it, I feel that the court, we should get established child support through the court, so you don't have to just be calling me, making up numbers. Let the court say what I should pay. But with that, the court is going to say you have to do another paternity test. Oh, we already did a paternity test. No, the court is going to do it. When Angelina hear that, if she have an issue or stop her from taking them to court for child support, you know Angelina did something. Oh, this is going to tell a lot, y'all. This is going to tell a lot. Finally. Whoa. This is about to go down. Put in the comments what y'all think is about to happen next. What you think Shayla and Angelina going to say behind, child support and the DNA. But if they just patient another week or so, they gonna do it through that name change. All right, fam. Take care. Remember, stay authentically you, live the life you deserve, and have a blessed, happy Sunday.